Marvel Rivals has been out for a while now, and it's become abundantly clear that there are a handful of heroes that are a cut above the rest. I mean, some of these heroes have been absolutely demolishing game lobbies since Marvel Rivals came out, so it's time that we discuss them and shed some light on which heroes are the meta definers right now. Let's get started. How could we not start with Hela? Hela has been widely regarded as the best DPS hero in the game, and she has been a meta shaker since Alpha and Beta. What makes her so dominant is her damage consistency. Her damage output is insanely reliable, and she excels in both burst scenarios and during sustained fights. There is no point in time in which Hela is not doing incredible damage to the opposing team. With a recent buff that brought her health pool to 275, she's not just a glass cannon, she's a legitimate sniper who can hold her own even under a little bit of pressure, and if you're accurate with her shots and abilities, you'll find yourself deleting squishy enemies with Hela in just a few clicks. She's versatile, impactful, and a must-pick for anyone who loves playing DPS. Doctor Strange is universally regarded as the strongest tank due to his unmatched survivability and his overall versatility. His shield allows for near continuous protection, and his burst damage can be surprisingly impactful when fully charged with dark magic. His ability to counter aggressive pushes makes him a great pick for difficult matches, providing your team with a fantastic defensive vanguard with solid offensive capabilities that are likely to catch your opponents by surprise. His ability to shut down enemy advances and control the flow of battle makes him an invaluable asset in any composition. If you need a reliable tank that fits into almost any lineup, Doctor Strange is perfect and will not disappoint. Mantis is hands down the best strategist in the game right now. She's incredibly versatile, offering a mix of mobility, damage boosts, and healing. What's truly unique about Mantis is how hard she is to take down. Her self-healing keeps her in the fight, and the amount of damage that she's able to produce will catch diving duelists by surprise. While Mantis is an incredible healer who can lead the charts at the end of the match, she's not just about the healing. Mantis deals significant damage, almost putting her closer to being a hybrid role character that can hold her own during fights. I'm a strategist player and a Mantis main, and I'm telling you that most players simply do not respect the outright amount of damage that Mantis is able to do. If the enemy dives you, use your sleep to stop them in their tracks, allowing you to land a couple of stationary headshots to bring them down fast. If you're looking for a support that can do it all, Mantis is the perfect pick. Iron Fist has been the absolute bane of existence for many strategists. His ability to dive the back lines and blow up healers before they even have a chance to yell help into the microphone has made him a go-to hero in competitive matchmaking. While it's entirely possible that Iron Fist has been tearing up your personal lobbies, one thing worth mentioning is that he seems to taper off in impact in higher MMR lobbies where teams are more coordinated and overall communication is better. Strategists are receiving more support from their team when Iron Fist dives on top of them, which minimizes his impact in those particular brackets. Elsewhere though, Iron Fist is an absolute menace who can single-handedly destroy your backline. Talking about backlines, another assassin of strategists is Psylocke. Psylocke is the definition of a high-skill, high-reward hero. She's a flanker who thrives in the shadows, using her invisibility and mobility to sneak behind enemy lines and eliminate key targets such as healers. Her burst damage is insane, especially if you can land headshots and capitalize on her cooldown resets. Psylocke can dash multiple times in a fight, making her slippery and hard to pin down. While she's incredibly rewarding to play, she does require precision and excellent positioning. She's also got a high impact ultimate with a relatively quick recharge time. Psylocke may be a challenge to pilot effectively, but if you can master her, she's one of the best DPS heroes in the game right now. Next up is the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. He brings a powerful combination of utility, burst damage, and survivability, making him an exceptional choice for players who enjoy an aggressive and versatile playstyle. His Bionic Hook is insane as a pick-off tool. Being able to reposition enemies so that they're thrown out of position and bursted down is invaluable. This creates a numbers advantage for Bucky's team during critical team fights, allowing them to roll that advantage into a potential win. He also possesses a high-impact ultimate ability that has the potential to turn a fight into a lopsided venture. While he lacks some of the mobility compared to the other duelists, his sheer damage output more than makes up for it. Bucky might just be one of the most slept-on heroes on this list. Luna Snow is another top-tier hero in Marvel Rivals. As a strategist, Luna excels at providing her team with consistent healing, making her a staple in most team compositions. What makes her stand out, however, is the utility that she's able to bring to her team. With her Ice Arts ability, she's one of the few heroes in the game that can deal damage, heal allies, and heal herself, all with one click. She's also able to utilize her share of the stage idol aura effectively with popular heroes like Psylocke, Iron Fist, and Spider-Man, making her a particularly good selection in high MMR, high skill lobbies. With an ultimate ability that can be toggled between healing and damage, Luna is able to rapidly adapt to any game situation, allowing her to be a vital tool for her team's success during major team fights. Sticking with the strategists, Cloak and Dagger are next. This dynamic duo is one of the strongest strategists in the game, bringing a mix of strong healing and game-changing utility, making them a top-tier pick for players looking to dominate from the strategist role. More specifically, Cloak and Dagger excel at allowing players to effectively choose between healing, damage, and disruption at any given point in a match. Cloak's dark teleportation ability is a great example of this, as it can be used to protect teammates under pressure, disrupt enemy targeting, and even set up ambushes. Few heroes in Marvel Rivals have the versatility of Cloak and Dagger, which makes them an ideal choice for players looking to stay flexible while having an impact throughout the course of a game. Back to the Vanguards, Magneto is another standout hero. Magneto excels in survivability, with his shields and bubble mechanics making him one of the hardest tanks to take down, while being especially effective against DPS-heavy compositions. Magneto's strength lies in his ability to control space and provide consistent utility for his team, while also having abilities that can punish opponents caught out of position or clustered together. Magneto also shines in convoy-based escort scenarios, where his shield and overall tanky presence can provide constant forward pressure on the objective, making him a potential difference maker throughout the course of a close game. And then there was Venom. Venom was largely expected to be an absolute meta monster going into the opening season of Marvel Rivals. Having dominated the beta, he was a high-risk, high-reward hero who thrived on relentless aggression and causing chaos. If you're the kind of player that likes to take bold risks and dive headfirst into the enemy team, Venom is the perfect pick. He's especially effective in lower ranked games where opponents tend to be more disorganized and may not be able to shut him down effectively once he dives into the mix. However, to truly master Venom, you'll need to develop strong game sense and excellent timing. He requires careful positioning and a deep understanding of when to engage and when to disengage. Dive in, disrupt, and dominate. Just be sure to keep your eye on crowd control abilities that may prevent you from popping your shield. And those are the most broken heroes in Marvel Rivals right now. Whether you're doing insane DPS with Hela, throwing up shields with Doctor Strange, or doing whatever you want as a strategist as Cloak and Dagger, ultimately there's going to be a hero in this list for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on that next one.